My god, my hair looks freaking terrible. Hello, what is up guys, I'm Kyle from KGR. I seriously don't really know how to start these videos. It's Monday, and I'm going to answer some questions. Before I start it, I do want to say how I want to do a video showing off my gaming/recording setup. So, if you want to see that, that's probably going to be going up on Wednesday. So, look forward to that. It's going to be super duper exciting. To be honest, I'm probably going to film it after I'm done with this video. So, I'm going to be wearing the same shirt. So, I apologize for that ahead of time. So, it looks like, I don't look good. And plus, my hair is going to be freaking atrocious. Okay, we didn't get too many questions this time, but we did get some good ones. So, let's just jump right into it. When will you stop being so cute? And how can I make cash? I didn't know I was cute. If you're trying to do a Kenny reference, if you're doing a Cartman reference, then sweet. But yeah, I didn't know I was cool. I guess when will I stop? I don't know, when I get old or when I die. And how can you make cash? Prostitution is a good option. It's a lot of fun, except when you're like getting shot or stabbed or other stuff like that. Don't do prostitution. That's a terrible idea. What I did was I got a job. And then I made YouTube videos. Then I'm like, holy crap, you can make money on this. Now I make money on YouTube videos. But I don't recommend doing that because you're not going to get a lot of money at all. But I'm assuming you're still in school. So, I don't know. Have you ever seen Date Alive? I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's anime. I never even heard of it, so no. What was your bae back in the day? I first started off with a Storm Pegasus. I actually might still have it. Yeah, this was my first Beyblade, and I remember I lost it outside one day. Because here, we didn't even have a Beyblade stadium. We used a trash can lid for a long time, and that was really freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that was the OG stadium. But I ended up losing this outside, so I ended up getting another one. And for those of you who don't really know, those who are new to the channel, this channel used to be primarily Beyblade. And I was obsessed when I was in high school. Like, I have like over 50 Beyblades, I think, right now. I would customize them and make a beast freaking Beyblade. It used to be really, really good, but then Shogun Steel came out, and I didn't get into those. And my neighbors ended up getting those and ended up dominating me in that. But the custom Beyblade I would always use, it was always around the same parts. I always change the spin track though, and maybe the energy ring. But it's always a different form of Pegasus, to be honest. Hold on, I will make it real quick and show you which is probably my favorite setup. Okay, it took me a while to find a tool because I don't know where all my Beyblade stuff is. But, okay, so this is my combination Beyblade right here. Here I use an energy ring from Pegasus, whether it be Storm, Galaxy, or even Big Bang, or Cosmic. And then we go with the Twisted/Basalt metal ring. And then we go with the RW145, I believe. That's what it's called. It's rubber wings, pretty much. And then a WD tip. So it's mainly a defensive Beyblade. And if I'm not using this bottom, sometimes I switch it with other winged type of spin tracks, or maybe the one with the marbles in it, which honestly I don't really think it really affects it all that much. But I like the rubber wings mainly because it absorbs a shock from attacks. Or sometimes I'll just go with the Diablo Nemesis spin track because this thing is actually pretty beast. What is your favorite Figma from SAO? As of now, there's like 5 of them out right now, and I think so far my favorite might be the original Kirito. I did give that figure a bad review mainly because I didn't like how it didn't have double jointed, not double jointed elbows. I don't even know why I gave it a bad review. I remember it was because the swords were really, really fragile, and I didn't like that. And you couldn't take the swords apart and then put it into the hands like you could with Figma Link. Other than that, I can't really think of any other reason why I would give it a bad review. I almost want to reattempt the review, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe sometime in the near future, but I just gotta come up with more free time. But soon I'm going to be getting another job, so my free time is going to be, little to none. What anime/cartoon crossover would you like to see happen? I was sitting on this for a while, and to be honest, I can't really think of one. I would kind of want a Naruto and Dragon Ball Z crossover, but if you were going to do that, they should have done it in the Shippuden years, because that would have been really awesome. But the way how Naruto is so powerful now is really cool, but I love the way he looked in Shippuden. I'm thinking maybe after the Great Ninja War, at least the 4th Great Ninja War, then do the crossover, but I don't know. But it would be really awesome if, I was actually really into Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not. So, I don't know. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh Battle. This one's actually kind of tough. Alright, there was plenty of them. In fact, there's so many that I forgot a lot of them, like how epic they were. But I think the ones that really left an impact on me is the one from the movie, because I watched that movie God knows how many times. And the one where they have the Seal of Orichalcos and Yugi faces somebody and actually loses. Because they always play shadow games. And this time he actually lost, and lost the original Yugi. And everybody was pissed about that. And Yami went through hell and back trying to bring him back. And like that overall was a really good season. I'm not gonna lie. Like some people did go evil, like Mai, like she ended up going for the seal and stuff, which meh. But overall, I actually really liked that season. If you could have one SAO character made into a Figma, who would it be? I remember I was talking to my friend Justin about this a long time ago, and we both agreed that Yuki would make a really awesome figure, but unfortunately they're not going to be making her, and it's kind of too late to do that now because the show's over, and yet they're still making 2 other Figmas for it. Whatever. One of them was actually up for pre-order now. Yeah. Now we're just waiting on Lifa. Anyway, I am super stoked. I would love to have that figure. I don't know why I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked for the new Kirito. There's noise out there. Anyway, I'm stoked for the Kirito to come out in Lifa, but Yuki would be an awesome figure, but unfortunately that's not happening anytime soon. Welcome back. Missed you. Do you know how to deal with a friend who gets mad if losing or dying, and is there a way to deal with this? Just don't play with them. Like, as much as you hate being a sore loser, also don't be a sore winner. If you're being a sore winner, then you need to stop that. Don't be bragging about how you're much better than him at video games. Then they get really salty. But yeah, just don't play with him anymore, and then hopefully he'll stop being a little whatever about it, and hopefully things will be good again. If you couldn't tell by my profile pic, are you interested in Kirby Planet Robobot? Not really. I wasn't really too much of a Kirby fan anyway. It's not that I don't like Kirby, it's just, I don't know, I just couldn't really like sink myself into playing those games. I've played a few of them, but I don't know, I wouldn't call Kirby my favorite franchise. Like, it's alright, I guess. What do you think of YouTube's copyright system? This is a subject that everybody else has already touched on, so my thoughts is not going to really make much of a difference anyway. But it sucks. In fact, it's why I it's a reason why I stopped doing some gameplay videos all that much. Like, the fact that I do Smash is you know, alright. I'm surprised I don't get copyright claims on that anymore. It's mainly because of the music that it gets copyright claims. It's a good reason why I stopped doing Mario Maker as well, because I would rage and get really stressed out. Then I'd make the video, and that puts in a lot of time to do that. And then I put it up, and then I make no money on it at all. Like, since I'm making money on YouTube now, and I want that money to support my other hobbies, if I go through all the effort to make a video like that, sure, you get enjoyment out of it, and it's, like, fun, but it sucks that I'm not really getting much out of it. I know I'm going to sound hypocritical by saying don't do YouTube for money, but when you go through a lot of effort like that, it's nice to have, like, a little bit of money come out of that, you know? I know I'm not going to be making, like, I'm barely even going to make $1 per video, to be quite honest, unless it breaks like 1,000 views, which normally it doesn't. But when I do multiple videos like that, it adds up, and then I start making a decent amount of money. But, oh well, you know? Like my Guitar Hero 3 video, like with the Through Fire and Flames, that's getting a crap ton of views now, but thanks to copyright claims, I'm not making a single penny off that. And the last comment for the week, what are some anime franchises that you know besides Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, Attack on Titan, etc.? And I'm pretty sure they also wanted to include SAO, but they didn't. Anyway, have you seen an 80s comedy film called Ferris Bueller's Day Off? I've heard about it, but I never watched it. But if so, what's your favorite line from the movie? I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. Anyway, to anime that I know that's not too mainstream, Chobits is actually the first anime I ever checked out that was, like, not kiddie, you know, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, etc. My friend Todd got me into it. It was on Netflix at the time, and we were watching it. Actually, no. We were watching it on demand. That's it. It was on demand, because at the time I didn't even have Netflix. But yeah, we were watching it, and we were binging a bunch of it over the summer, and it's memories that I want to keep on forever. And it used to be on Netflix, but unfortunately it's not on Netflix anymore, so that kind of sucks. But it is a very short series, so I do recommend you check it out. It's only like 1 or 2 seasons. I think it's actually just one big season. And I know there's manga for it as well. It's mainly about a guy who lives on a farm who goes to Tokyo for school, and here they have these robots called chobits. They look like humans and stuff, but they have like big ear things, and they're so expensive, so he couldn't afford one. But then he finds one behind some place being thrown out, so he takes it, ends up trying to learn to like use it, and ends up falling in love with it. It's a very cute, I want to say a romantic comedy anime. It's very, very awesome, and it's something I do want to rewatch again, but I'm not going to rewatch it anytime soon. I want to wait a little bit, get more nostalgic about it, and then watch it. Also, I checked out this one show, Sekirei. My friend Nico and Grant got me into that, and that was on Netflix. It had like 2 seasons, and I'm kind of disappointed I didn't have a 3rd season, because it is a very, very good show. Like, the show is pretty much fan service. That's all it is. But the story behind it is actually really good. I love it. So I would love to see more of the story come to life, because of the way that it ended on a cliffhanger. Like, it left me wanting more, but unfortunately, it's not happening. And I just recently watched Akame ga Kill, and oh my god, that one was really freaking awesome. Like, me and my friend Justin, we were watching that. He got me into it, and we would watch it every week. And sometimes he would miss it, so we'd watch it both at my house. And our reactions to some of the episodes, like, oh, it gets you. It really does. And that's all the questions for this week. So thank you guys so much for asking the questions. And if you got any more, let me know in the comments, and I'll get to them next week. You know, the usual freaking Ask Me Mondays crap. But anyway, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, and on Snapchat if you're not already. All Kyle's Game Room. And if you're new and you like what you saw, then like, comment, subscribe, and also, most importantly, ask more questions. And I like the amount of questions I get now. It's not too much, and that's really awesome. And it looks like I'm getting into a good happy-go-lucky mood again, so that's always good. Depression's not getting to me. Sort of. It has its ups and downs. Like one day, I'll be like, oh, freaking happy-go-lucky. The next day, I'm freaking miserable. My friends Eric and Alicia have witnessed this in one weekend. Like, Saturday, I was all freaking awesome and happy and just awesome. And then the next day, I was all freaking depressed and bummed, and I just did not want to live. And Alicia was all confused about that. But depression and loneliness, it's freaking great. Alright, I'm gonna go before I lose my mind. So I'll see you guys in the next one.